Welcome to Little Talks, your weekly dose of marketing news, trends, and insights from Littlefield Agency. Grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
See, it's in the way. It's in the way. I hit it. I can't drink with it. I can't see my script. She's going to edit all that out anyhow.
Are you going to edit that out, Claudia?
100%.
No, I'll keep it in.
Oh, perfect. So
nice.
for those of you joining us, Roop is complaining about our setup. That's not really new, but it's kind of new. The mics are in a different spot. I have had to adjust.
Yeah.
But
I just from realizing my left hand is my coffee drinking hand and where I lay the notes to go through the podcast.
That's
and now
where
I'm obstructed. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a mic in front of all
He's
that.
really thrown off. But guess what? I'm not complaining because I'm back in the studio with my people after being Snowmageddon. First off, welcome back to another edition of Little Talks with Littlefield Agency. I am Sam Littlefield. With me is my
Buddy Roop.
buddy Roop. My what'd you call him? Stowaway?
Footman.
He's not my footman. That's a crazy Downton Abbey reference.
Yes.
I don't understand. Anyway, for those of you who a lot of you are our clients located in the Midwest, you guys were in the middle of winter storm. What was its name?
Did they name it?
Fern.
Fern? I didn't know that.
Yeah. What, you guys didn't catch this?
No.
Winter storm Fern.
That's a weird
You watched the
name.
news over the last 4 days?
Not really.
Anywho, if you're not in the Midwest and you're listening to us, you're like, oh, these guys are crazy. We have been snowed in since Friday night.
Yeah. Late Friday.
Tell everyone the fun fact that you just shared with me.
We didn't come into work yesterday. We worked remote.
I did, but
I didn't. We worked from home. And today when I got up to come to work was the first time I had been outside since last Friday.
What?
Yeah.
his first time outside. How did you not go to Bishop Quigley's? How did you not go to Bishop Quigley's?
It's cold. I didn't want to go
Claudia
outside.
and Jackson were there.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Thanks for the invite.
I was there. You were playing some game.
How did you know?
For
It
those of
was
you that
on
don't
Carrie's
know,
story.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Mike and Trent know, Bishop Quigley's is this awesome neighborhood pub.
Yep.
Serves the best Guinness, arguably in the world outside of Ireland and Scotland. And Claude, it lives within walking distance, and so does Mr. Roop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to a friend's 50th birthday party there Saturday, so
Oh, that's cool.
got some Quigley coming up.
Got some quigs coming up. Anyway, fabulous fish and chips. Claude made it out. Roop did not. I was it wasn't snowman snow, and it wasn't great. Really, you kind of sled, but
It's kind of like a dust.
kind of a dust,
Thick dust.
But it was a foot of thick dust. We got a foot of snow. That doesn't happen here in Tulsa. So if you're in the path, I talked to someone out of Georgia this morning, and he got a little bit of ice south of Atlanta. That is crazy. That is the South. So it's quite the storm. We'll see what happens. But we hope that our clients, our prospective clients, our personnel, our staff, everyone's safe. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
I've got different energy this morning because I'm a social person, and I was up here at the agency yesterday. Brandon and Chad were here, but Chad was on calls. Brandon was editing. I was working. And then I went home because Matt has the flu and strep, so I didn't tend to him. He's on the up and up, though, so that's good. But we're back at it. We're in the studio. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
I got my snow boots on.
I'm jealous of them. They're awesome.
They're nice and warm and cozy. And, we like to give our client shout out, but there's a lot of client things canceled this week that have moved to virtual because of the nature of this storm. So we'll resume next week, get this back on there. But Roop, we're talking a controversial subject this morning. Claudia said it. Maybe not controversial.
It's topical.
It's new, it's topical,
Yeah.
and it's a big question mark of what in the world is about to happen as we think about everything that you need to know with OpenAI's ChatGPT ads.
We scratched the surface of this a little bit with Chris when he was here last week. And I thought rather than wait to have him back on, which could be years, why don't we go ahead and tackle what we know now while
By the
it's
way,
fresh.
Chris did a great job.
Yeah, no, he was great. We got a lot of good notes from that.
I got to give him credit.
We do need to have him back.
Maybe next year.
OpenAI announced that the ChatGPT platform, that's the one you probably use the most frequently that they own.
What do you call it, by the way?
It's an LLM.
Oh, yes. But do you have a nickname for ChatGPT?
I just call it ChatGPT.
Oh, really? I call it Chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Leslie taught me that. And then I told Tara, and then she was like, yeah, everyone calls it Chat.
I did.
So literally, like
out of the
Leslie,
loop.
who's our new business development manager, and she's freaking amazing. She'd be like, yeah, I was talking to Chat. I'm like,
What?
You're talking to Chat?
I don't even call it
I know.
that.
So anyways, there's maybe I'm like kind of in early on this thing. All right, continue. Continue.
I don't know what she calls Gemini. Okay. So, Jim, yeah, there it is. James. So, anyhow, they have ads rolling out, and you may see them by the time this podcast is live, actually, because they're imminent. Could be any day now. They said 2 weeks.
They're saying early February, but
they said in the next few weeks. Is
here
what
we
they
are.
told us.
This goes live on January 28th, so we'll see.
So we
what
we thought we would go over the format, what we know about them right now, the format, pricing, access, analytics, and whether we recommend them as an agency at this point in time.
Start with format.
Yeah, so they're going to be clearly visible as ads at the bottom of the page, and they're on the free accounts, and I think some of the lower
Below
tier
the search
paid.
bar?
Yeah, yeah. So they're going to look like ads. They're going to look very much like what you'd expect an ad would be, and that part's kind of disappointing to me in a way. They have an opportunity to do something different, and that part feels bolted on to me.
Okay.
And the way those ads will deliver will be dependent upon the conversation that's happening. So
Holy cow.
So they're not dependent on, they're not going to be intrusive into the conversation, but if you're talking about bowling shoes, you might see some ads for bowling balls and bowling shoes below it. Pretty straightforward ad activity and the way things that would behave that way. The other thing they've talked about that they're not rolling out yet, but they said is coming, is way cooler. I think there's some questions still about it, some privacy concerns and things like that, but they're promising a more interactive format in the future where a user can click on the ad and start talking to it.
See, to me, that's interesting.
That one's cool. So
Because I'm assuming, let's say it's a grasshopper mower ad, right? And you're like, oh, shoot, that's interesting. And you start talking, interacting. I'm assuming it's pulling content from the website, right?
We don't know. My guess is you're going to have to upload the, normally the materials are created for an ad or like an image and some copy and things like that. So that would still be part of it. I think additionally for an ad like this, you probably are going to have to point to a knowledge base. Okay. Does OpenAI host that? Do they ask you to host it and point to it? We don't know. But a knowledge base just being a collection of materials you want the LLM or the AI to respond from. It's kind of their single source of truth. So if you're running an ad for a lawnmower, a specific lawnmower, your knowledge base might include stats and specs and specifics about that, which attachments or implements are part of that particular model or series. Maybe some articles on best use and how-tos and things like that. And that's your knowledge base. So someone could come in, click that ad, and ask it some more questions, and the LLM would respond as the brand from that knowledge base, is my guess.
So then let's talk pricing. What are you hearing on the streets of chat?
Yeah. If that thing we just talked about were out there, this might feel a little more worth it, but it's not yet. So currently, according to Ad Age, and I read another article this morning that verified this, OpenAI appears to be asking $60
for cost per thousands.
Yes.
That's insane.
That's more than TV ad rates.
That is very, for those that's not familiar with CPMs, cost per thousands, that's ridiculous.
That's very high.
I don't even see merit or value that. Now, again, this isn't rolling out to everyone. Select few, there's some parameters in place of what you have to spend.
Yeah, so this is coming in February, which they said the next few weeks, which would be February. The early participants are being asked to commit $1 million.
And you got those big brands out there, it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. They probably already have some lined up. And this is for the trial. And the trial is going to last a few weeks. So they're going to try this out for a few weeks with a few suckers, $1 million budgets. And that's it. They're not even going to get that cool interactive ad yet, I believe, that we talked about. That comes later.
But then to Chris's point on the podcast last week, okay, so you're first to come. This rolls out to everyone. Hopefully CPMs go significantly down. Analytics, what are we looking at?
Zero analytics.
Surely that's not the case.
I read this morning there'd be some limited analytics, but they were like 2 bullet points worth versus like the more in-depth stuff that we've become accustomed to from Meta and Google. OpenAI somehow has decided to go into the ad world without giving the thing ad people love, and that's reporting metrics. I have to be able to justify my spend and the actions that were taken on that spend to my client. And if I don't have good and thorough and thick analytics to do that, I'm not going to be able to justify a $60 CPM.
It just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Right? Again, this is early stages.
It's strange.
Our job, the reason that we podcast, is to be on the forefront of this, to say, hey, is this a viable option for our clients? Is this eventually rolls out? Is it not? Do we wait? What's the recommendation? The
recommendation is, and I agree with Chris on this, is that we wait and see. Okay. We think this in time, if they're able to stick the landing here in the trial, we think in time this could be a really good opportunity for brands, especially with that new interactive format. it really kind of breaks through the ad barrier and becomes something more.
Yeah.
It's a whole new format that doesn't exist currently. So like in time, yes, we think that this is something that could be worthwhile. At these prices and at these analytics, probably not. So they're going to need to show us a little more before we would want to dive in.
If you're a brand that has $1 million burning in your pocket, $1 million hole burning in your pocket,
Go for it.
You decide to do this, let us know.
Let's know how that goes.
Yeah.
And
here's the thing, right? Like, I'll be really intrigued over the next 3 to 4 weeks as this rolls out. I mean, the publicity on this is going to be insane.
We'll definitely have a follow-up on this that kind of recaps some of that.
Absolutely. And again, we call it healthy skepticism. It's our job, right? We just don't want to go all in, dip our toe in the water eventually, but too early to tell. We'll report back, but it's coming, guys. And I think everyone, a year ago, we were talking about this. At what point do they monetize and capitalize on ad budgets?
Well, and
it was inevitable.
The other part of this was we knew this. They said they were working on an ad platform of some type or an ad component, and then it all got put on hold near the end of last year, first of this year. Like they had a all hands on deck, red alarm, OpenAI meeting where they felt like they were falling behind Google and other AI platforms, and really wanted to take the time to reset and catch up. So they had postponed the ad indefinitely, but probably to the end of 2026. Then we wake up and they're like, no, we're rolling this out in a couple weeks. And what changed? So I was talking to Chris about this, and he said, the thing for OpenAI is they're actually in desperate need of money right now. And that was the thing that they had said years ago, or a couple years ago. If you ever see us roll out an ad platform, it's because we are running out of money. So Forbes did a little looking into this, and it turns out OpenAI projects that they will lose about $14 billion with a B dollars by the end of this year. So it makes some sense. They're going to start charging insane rates and try to get an ad platform rolled out as quick as possible. They need money.
Well, and it's funny, like I go back to Bezos in early stages when Amazon was becoming Amazon. I don't know if it was the Tonight Show or some sort of late night talk show host. And they're like, you're like losing millions of billions of dollars. It's like, yeah, we're getting, again, like there's, Sam Altman's got something up his sleeve here. I just looked it up. So Sam Altman owns $124 million in property. In Q3, Q4, he did list his Hawaii estate for sale for $49 million. So he's taking any money he can get right now.
Let's take a look at it.
It's we'll look further into that. But early as we know it, this is why we're here as your partner, and we will keep you absolutely posted in the month of February as this rolls out in brands to see the reaction, see what happens here over the weeks to come.
So anyhow, if anyone's asking you about it, you can say it's a wait and see right now.
Wait and see.
We don't know either. We kind of know some angles on it, but too early to tell.
Yeah, and if you ever want to pick our brains about it, we're here for it. Roop especially, Chris especially.
Yeah, we both love
Chris.
In fact,
It's just
we have paid accounts, so I'm probably not going to see the ads. So if you have a free account or a lower tier paid account, and you see the ad, screenshot it and send it to us. We'd like to see it.
I love it. Okay, for those in the Midwest, the snow is out. Hopefully the ice and snow start to melt. It's going to be cold though. It's cold the next week. Stay warm. Stay safe. I do have one shout out today. Justin, our client, it is his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
And so happy birthday, Justin.
Claude, do we have a happy birthday sound?
Happy birthday. Can we do it?
Happy birthday!
There we go. I knew I was missing something. Justin's birthday present that we're hoping for, he lost heat in his house.
Oh, no.
And brother is up north of Cincinnati.
Absolutely
it's cold.
not. Absolutely
so
not.
he was like, hey, man, thanks. Just really hoping I have a heater that's working later. And I was like, oh, dear God. So, Justin, for your birthday, we wish that your heater is fixed. And for those in the Midwest, stay warm. We'll see you next week. Roop, is always a pleasure. Claude, thank you. We'll see you all then.
This thing's in the way. Adios.
Bye.
Really?
And that's a wrap. We hope you found a spark of inspiration for your marketing strategy. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us at Littlefield Agency to keep the conversation going. Catch you next time.